Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger yet again on another episode of the Enlightenment series. So as I wait for my people to come in, join in, sign in, leave a thumbs up, like the video. Let's help the distribution of the video. Greetings, everybody. Greetings, 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 and greetings, and greetings. I hope you're all doing fine. I'm doing great. Wherever you're watching me from, please highlight in the comment section where you are catching me live from, where you are watching me from. It's Mr. PDT here, and let's get into it. I'm not going to waste much time. We're just going to hit the snake on the head so that we bring a little bit of enlightenment as per information that we got from Daniel. I know there's already something that has been, going around about Daniel's wife and etc., etc. But until we do a verification, until we get the primary information and all the facts check out, that the information that we got from Daniel in relation to the passing away of his wife is inconsistent, if all the facts check out, then we might be having another conversation. But be that as it may, the confession of Daniel has nothing to do with the story of his wife. There are so many things that would have motivated the script that he came up with to tell us about his wife having passed away. And one thing I want to tell people is Daniel's life is at risk as well. He spoke about a lot of things. He exposed a lot of things. So there are so many avenues we need to look at. There are so many aspects of this whole drama that we need to pay attention to, because the confession that he gave was deadly. And because maybe he had reached a point whereby he knew he wanted to disappear, he had to find a way to raise funds, come up with a script so that he can come out and speak everything that he knows. And after that happens, he vanishes into thin air. There's one thing that I do not have doubt concerning the testimony that Daniel gave about his involvement with Jeremiah Omoto for Fane and his team. Things that he said there were very, very close to the truth, if they were not the truth. And one of the things that he spoke about is the reason why I'm going to bring Sister Ruth Matthew to explain further, to make us understand if Daniel's findings were as accurate as he claimed them to be. Because Daniel spoke about a certain pastor from Jeremiah Omoto's camp. This pastor is called Michael Obi. And to those of you who are in Mississippi, to those of you who are sons and daughters or members of Jeremiah Omoto's shrine, you know Michael Obi, Pastor Michael Obi, and his proximity to Jeremiah Omoto for Fane. They are very close to each other like this. And according to Daniel, Pastor Obi played a critical role. Pastor Obi knows something about what happened to baby testimony. And according to Daniel, the reason why Jeremiah Omoto for Fane and Mississippi do not want to expose Pastor Obi is maybe because they are afraid that it's going to implicate them. It's because they are not certain how far that may go, because Pastor Obi probably has also done quite a lot of things for Jeremiah Omoto for Fane. Pastor Obi is part of the entire big lie that is established as Mississippi. So he probably has some deep secrets about Omoto for Fane. He probably has some deep secrets about, Mississippi operations and etc., etc. So that could be one of the reasons why Mississippi and Jeremiah Omoto for Fane are not in a position to throw Obi under the bus. Because that's the question that I asked in our previous discussion, that what could be the reason why Jeremiah Omoto does not want to bring Pastor Obi on the firing line, considering the relationship that Pastor Obi assumably had with Sister Ruth Matthew. But according to Sister Ruth Matthew, it was only on one occasion when Pastor Obi literally gave her money. Not really gave to Sister Ruth Matthew, but Pastor Obi gave the money to baby testimony to go and buy whatever he so wished to buy. And according to Sister Ruth Matthew, there was a line of communication between her and Pastor Obi, either before or after baby Desmond was abducted. According to Sister Ruth Matthew, I'm just giving you pointers so that when I bring Sister Ruth Matthew, you have an entire bigger picture of the nature of the discussion that we'll be engaging in. So according to Sister Ruth Matthew, when Sister Ruth Matthew was, following up with the Berekete family and going to the Berekete family, Pastor Obi was used to be that guy who would come and discourage Sister Ruth Matthew from pursuing this case of the missing child, from going further with this case of the missing child. He would always tell Ruth that, you don't have to do this. You do not have to follow up with this. It's not important. Just let it slide. Just let it go. Because you cannot fight this man and win. You cannot, contest with Jeremiah Omoto for fame and overcome. Just let it go. It's not important. Just forget about baby testimony. Just focus on the remaining 3 children. That was according to Sister Ruth Matthew. And she has what she has to say. And I'm going to open the platform for her to come and explain to us what she knows, based to her knowledge, about the involvement and the role that Pastor Obi played in the life of Ruth Matthew, and how close Pastor Obi was to the family, to Ruth Matthew and the boys. So as we wait for Sister Ruth Matthew to come in and join, that will be the scope of our discussion. And if you have already joined me on this broadcast, please leave a thumbs up, leave a like, and let's cross-examine what we heard from Daniel. Let's cross-examine everything that we heard from Daniel with Sister Ruth Matthew. Because I can tell you one thing for sure. It is practically impossible for Daniel to uncover this truth, and it can all be lie. This is too close to home, and it can only be Jeremiah Omoto's people that know about this. And the only way we can test and verify if some of the things Daniel uncovered are true is by hearing from our dear sister Ruth. She is now here. Let me add her there she goes. Sister Ruth Matthew, I greet you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Why are you looking sad? What's wrong?
No, sir.
You're looking so beautiful.
Nothing. Thank you so much, sir.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I can see you're breathing very fast. I know I called for this interaction with you without you being prepared. Are you calm now? Are you calm to do this now, or you want us to schedule it for later?
No.
I can see your breathing rate is not stable. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. You are a soldier. You are a mighty warrior. You're a mighty warrior. There's nothing anyone can do to you, and you are very, very untouchable. And I know, you are the woman of the moment right now. In as much as we are all fighting together, in as much as we are in this together, just know one thing for sure: you are the biggest threat in the entire Mercy City, in the entire camp of those people that took your child. So I want you to be at ease and know that you and I, we are the captains of this ship. So as long as I'm still here, like I promised you before, I'm going to stand with you. I'm going to fight with you till the end, and no harm will come your way until we find baby testimony.
Thank you so much,
so
sir.
Do not panic. No problem. I want you to speak with authority. Don't even worry. The reason why I'm here right now, the reason why I'm talking, and the reason why I'm fighting this hard is simply because of you, and it's simply because of baby testimony. So I don't bring you this often. I don't call you out to talk with you this often. But whenever I feel the need that your voice must be heard and a bit of your side of the story must be heard, is when we get into a situation of this nature. Like I discussed with you. You know Brother Daniel, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
He once spoke with you, right?
No.
Or he never
No,
spoke
sir.
with, oh, remember.
I just knew it through social media.
Oh, I remember I blocked him. He wanted to communicate with you, but I told him if there's anything you want from Sister Ruth Matthew, you come through me. So some of the things he was asking me about you, I did not bother to ask you because most of those things I did not see the need for me to relate them to you. So Daniel was doing an investigation. Let me just bring it to your attention. Daniel was doing an investigation, trying to understand. And Daniel was also working for Jeremiah Omoto. Remember, you remember when he was coming and defending Omoto and going to Igara, doing interviews with people in Igara, and so forth and so forth. So, in part of his investigation, he uncovered some information which led to him being thrown away by Jeremiah Omoto for fame. According to him, this information was very sensitive, and according to him, this information is the reason why Jeremiah Omoto for fame in Mercy City threw him away. So the information was concerning a pastor called Michael Obi. So I want to ask you now, do you know any pastor from Mercy City called Michael Obi?
Yes, sir. I knew him.
How close were you with Pastor Michael Obi?
He's my friend.
Oh, it was just like, is it
Yeah.
just like Emmanuel Marcus, the relationship that you had with Emmanuel Marcus, or he was
Yes,
a
sir.
bit closer than Emmanuel Marcus?
Just like Emmanuel Marcus. And he's the first person I knew in Mercy City as a friend, sir.
Or Michael Obi is the first person that you knew as a friend in Mercy City?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. There's something Daniel spoke about when he was trying
Okay.
to implicate you and Emmanuel and Michael Obi. He said Michael Obi sent you some money, or he gave you some money, or something like that. Did you ever receive any money from Michael Obi, from Pastor Michael Obi
No,
from
sir.
Mercy City?
He just give baby testimony money, not me. And it's only 1,000 naira he give to baby testimony. He
Okay,
never
he
sent
only gave
money
the.
to me.
Okay, so he never sent any money to your account.
No, sir.
He only gave baby testimony 1,000 naira.
Yes, sir.
And there's no any amount of money that ever exchanged hands between you and Michael Obi.
No, sir.
Oh, okay. When baby testimony got missing, did you inform him? Was he aware of it? That baby testimony went missing?
He's aware of it. And the baby got missing in his presence, sir.
In his presence? What do you mean in his presence?
As in, he's there.
Or he was there at Mercy City when this happened?
Yes, sir. He
Okay,
was
since he was
there.
your friend. Okay, since he was your friend, or if he was someone close to your family, did you by any chance try to talk to him for assistance to help you find baby testimony?
Sir, we always talk together, even through WhatsApp, chatting, every time. He always said, please just leave it for God. Why are you risking your life in this case? You can't fight this man of God. He has everything to defend himself. He has the money, he has the influence, he has soldiers, police all around. Ruth, tell me what you have to fight him. I say nothing. It's okay. Please, I just advise you for your dear life and the remaining case, go and sit down. That he will be praying for me. We will keep on praying that the babies must return.
That's all he said to you, that there's nothing you can do to this man. He's too powerful, and you can never go any further if you try to pursue this case. He just advised you that we should pray about it and forget about making police reports and going to Brekete family for assistance. That's what he was telling you.
Yes, sir. That is what he's telling me, sir.
Mm. Did he ever got close to baby testimony or to the other boys?
No, sir. Nothing like that. Nothing. He's
Oh, okay, so he was
just
just
a friend that is just telling me his life story. Now you, Ruth, you be lucky that you have 1, 2, 3, 4. For that matter, you are a madam already. In fact, you are really blessed that he did not have anyone, that his wife, nothing like one baby at all. And they are even looking for one to give birth to. Nothing. That makes him love me to, he said, that makes him to love me, that you, Ruth, you just need to be his friend. That he said, I just need to be his friend. Nothing
okay.
else, sir.
So he is married, but he did not have a child at that time.
Yeah.
And he was admiring your children as well, that you are blessed, you are lucky that you have all these kids.
Yes, sir.
Uh, with these actions, okay, if I ask this question, I don't want you to say something that might make Jeremiah Omoto Fofeni and his team add this pastor to his number of witnesses, you know, in their trumped up charges. But the question, maybe I'll leave this to my people that will watch this video to to put 1 and 2 together. Okay, I'll say it. Don't say anything. Because this man did not have children, uh, what are the chances that he could have also taken an interest in baby testimony? Don't answer that question. Chances are
Okay.
high. And what are the chances that he also wished to have a son? And since he already saw that you have 4 children, it could have been something that made him envious of you and tried to build a relationship with you so that you can be comfortable with him. And once you are comfortable with him, it will probably be easy for him, you know, to take your child. I'm not saying he did, but I'm just evaluating, you know, all the alternatives that could have led to the abduction of baby testimony. And the question that I want to ask you next, I don't want you to answer the previous one that I was saying. Why did you not mention about Michael Obi, Pastor Michael Obi, in any of your statements?
So it's just because the part that he really played as a man of God, he said, we are seriously praying. Ruth, I'm praying, I'm doing prayer and fasting for you for the baby testimony to return.
Hmm.
I don't even reason him that times that makes me not to involve him like that.
Okay, so you just believe that, oh, this man is going to be praying for you, is going to be doing the interceding behind the scenes for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but apart from anything that you have spoken about concerning how you know Pastor Obi, there's no any other information that might be relevant for you to clear out.
Sir, please, for now, I can't remember anything anymore now.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Listen, I understand your situation and I understand what you're going through. It's not easy. And let me just leave it here for now. The purpose of me engaging with you on this topic, it was just to verify what Daniel said. Because Daniel said you and Pastor Obi used to chat, and Daniel said there's a pastor from Mercy City that knows Ruth Matthew, that he is suspecting to be the one who knows where baby testimony. Do you think, or does any of your instincts tell you that Pastor Obi might have an idea of where baby testimony is?
Sir, for now, I think even him to go, because it's part of Jeremiah's protocol and pastor. He's a pastor, online pastor at Mercy 60. All of them, they know where baby testimony is, sir. All of them. Especially Pastor Emmanuel Marcos.
Or you're the one that you are so confident of is Pastor Emmanuel Marcus, that he knows
Pastor
where baby
Emmanuel
testimony.
Marcos. Yes, sir. If we can get
Pastor
no Emmanuel Marcos, the baby will be out, sir.
Is Pastor Emmanuel Marcos and Pastor Obi connected? Were they friends? Were they close to each other?
Very too close to each other, sir.
So everything that Pastor Emmanuel Marcus knows, Pastor Obi knows, and Jeremiah Omoto knows, there's no way Obi could have done anything or Emmanuel Marcus could have done anything without Jeremiah Omoto of your friend knowing about it.
Sir, Jeremiah Omoto knows about it. He really knows very well, sir. If he said he's not aware, the man is telling lies, sir. He know.
No, you have to stay strong, sister. You have to hold in tight in there. And we are going to pursue this until we get your child back, until we get baby testimony back. There's no hindrance ahead of us that can deter us or that can maybe weaken our spirit to fight to the end and to make sure that we have our boy back. And just a quick one with regards to Emmanuel Marcus. I don't know if I should ask about Emmanuel Marcus right now, or we should just put it to rest at this point so that we can have it on another discussion. Are you okay answering Emmanuel Marcus questions? Or we can schedule it for another interaction?
So you are free to ask any question.
Okay. When Emmanuel Marcus took your card, you have emphasized on this, you have explained this a million times. But just to refresh people's minds, just to refresh the entire script so that people still know where to point fingers at. When Emmanuel Marcus took your card and what else did he take from you? And your phone, right?
My phone, the card, the ATM card.
The ATM card, which he went and withdrew money from.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever had any contact with Emmanuel Marcus ever again after this day? Or that was the end of it?
That was the end of it, sir, till now.
And he never wanted to hear from you again?
No, sir.
But before he took this card and this phone, he was always around you, trying to assist you, pretending to be assisting you and supporting you in looking for baby testimony, right?
Yes, sir.
And after he took these things from you, he disappeared, he vanished into thin air.
Yes, sir.
So, in other ways, he just wanted to get rid of all the evidence, and he just wanted to leave you stranded so that you will not be able to do any publications, so that you be left with nothing and no proof. And I believe in this phone you had recordings that you had from the police and all the people that were discussing about this case of baby testimony, yes?
Yes, sir. He knew and saw it.
And
he knew
he
it
saw this record.
He saw the recording. He shouted, say, Ruth, why? You even record me joined. That is what I say. Even you to go, you are a suspect in this case. I don't trust you because the way you are seriously acting, behaving as if you are a saint from God, you must be. I think you see the baby from me. Somebody sent you, your papa Jeremiah sent you because the way the man of God seriously admired that baby testimony that this your child has a greater glory. That everything concerning this baby is just amazing. This child is just specially created by God. Ruth, you will not understand what God gives to you as a gift.
That's what Jeremiah said when he first saw baby testimony.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because we have gotten into Jeremiah, what do you have to say with the statement Jeremiah said that he has never met you, he has never seen baby testimony, and he does not believe that baby testimony exists?
Sir, he has met me, not one. Sir, me and Jeremiah, we always see you. He has met me, know this baby very well. If he's still saying this kind of a thing, in fact, he's seriously lying, and I feel like doing him something because he seriously take my blood. Just need to return what belongs to me now.
Okay, there's another something conspiracy theory that I heard that his security and his ushers and his protocols used to say baby testimony look like him. Is that true? Did they used to say that?
Yes, sir. They used to say that. Even him said baby looks like him.
Okay. Sister Ruth Matthew, I'm not going to go deep. Okay, there's another one. Did Mr. Ayo open a case against you?
That's what?
Recently, when he was coming out to talk his nonsense those days, this year, did he open any case against you?
No, sir.
Or he didn't? Or maybe they were in the process of opening a case, but they did not succeed. No, but
Okay.
it is well. It is well for now, Sister Ruth Matthew. We'll engage again, and thank you for your cooperation, and thank you for enlightening me on the issues that I needed clarity on. You have a beautiful day. How are the kids doing?
They are fine. Thank you so much, sir.
Where's Shalom?
Fine, sir.
Where is he?
He went to the school.
Okay, you must pass my regards to them. Oh, I'm
Okay.
owing Shalom a present. I'm only remembering now on his a birthday present. He sent me a
Not
message saying
Shalom.
that I should.
This is triumph, not shalom.
Oh, it's triumph. Sorry, it's triumph. I remember now. I remember. Did he
It's
send me? Did
triumph.
he tell me what he wanted though? Did he tell me what he wanted? Did he send me a message?
Yes, sir. He sent you a
Does he have
message
on your number or on his own number?
on my number. He doesn't
Tell
have the
him to
phone
call me.
anymore.
Is it? Yeah, they must not have phones for now. It's not safe. Tell him to call me when he comes back from school, and I'll send him his present.
Okay, sir.
But are you okay
Thank
though? Are
you.
you well? Are you fine? Are you doing well? Are you coping?
I'm fine. Thank you, sir.
Just send a greeting to the people that will be watching so that they know their sister is doing well and everything is okay for now.
Thank you so much, sir. I greet everybody and God bless all of you for me for seriously taking good care of me. Thank you so much and God bless all of you all. You people are the reason I am looking good for today. If not you all, I don't know where I would have been by now or how my life would have been by now.
Hmm. Oh,
For your money and for everything, for your love
oh, I
towards
think
me. God bless all of you all.
Oh, all right, Sister Ruth Matthew. Let me release you so that you can go and look after the boys. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
Bye, sir.
So that was Sister Ruth Matthew. And what she has said and what Daniel said is the truth. So there are chances that maybe Daniel misrepresented facts about the condition of his wife and whatever the wife was going through. But everything else, the confession Daniel gave, on that confession concerning his involvement with Jeremiah Omoto for fame and what he uncovered and the information about disgrace, the information about Mary J, the information about Doris, all that information is accurate. And the reason why I brought Sister Ruth Matthew to verify and double check if that piece of information that Daniel gave, because that was his dead end, that information of Pastor Emmanuel Michael Obi, Tobio Obi. When Daniel discovered that information, Jeremiah Omoto for Fame's team said, now why are you investigating us? Why are you looking into us? So when you try to connect these dots now, it all makes sense. Daniel was onto something. And when Daniel was about to get to the point whereby all the cards would be laid on the table, that's when they cut him off. And they left him stranded. And when Daniel became frustrated that he's no longer getting the attention, he's no longer getting, cooperation from Omoto's team. So he thought, man, maybe he had exhausted his financial resources doing all these investigations. He just did not want to go and just walk away just like that. He said, okay, what can I do? My wife is sick. How about I try to raise money for her? And remember, Daniel was only asking for 90,000 naira. That's what he was asking for the medical bills of his wife. But it was out of the generosity of the people to say, okay, we'll contribute whatever we can. And people contributed, and the money amounted to around 700 and something. But the only amount that he asked for was 90,000. So we raised extra, more than the 90. And with this extra that we raised, it was all for now his cooperation to say, okay, we give you this 90 for the medical bills. Now, for us to give you the balance, you have to give us something that is valuable, some information. And he gave us that information, which was about, baby testimony, the damage control he did for baby testimony, how he interacted with Mr. Ayo, and stuff like that. So this validates that everything else the guy spoke about was accurate, was the truth. Because the good thing about it, Daniel even sent us voice recordings of him and Jeremiah Omoto when Omoto was giving him instructions. But like I told you before, we're not here for clout. We do not have to be posting voice recordings all over. They're not important. But the only reason why we needed those recordings was so that we can believe his stories and everything he was talking about. He gave us everything that he had. That was the bargain. That, okay, give me everything that you have on these people, or anything and everything that you uncovered during your research. Then once you give us all that, then we can render you the support. Since we already raised more than enough for your medical, for your wife's medical bills, and it's very unfortunate that you said she's no more, we are still going to give you the money. That's why I came and then I asked people, what should we do with the remainder of the money? Should we give it to him, or should we reserve it so that we use it for other humanitarian needs? And when everyone confirmed that, you know what, just give it to him since he has already cooperated. All I had to do was to give the green light to Sister Chantel and say, okay, you can just say, you can just give the guy so that he can do his own. He can focus on anything else he wants to focus on. So now our story now is getting to Pastor Michael Obi. Why are they hiding Pastor Michael Obi? What are the chances that Pastor Michael Obi is with baby testimony? What are the chances? And in my previous discussion with Brother Kingsley and Sister Chantel, they raised very important points, that it's practically impossible for Pastor Obi to be aware of where baby testimony is, and Jeremiah Omoto doesn't know. And according to Sister Ruth Mathew, Pastor Obi, Emmanuel Marcus, they are close like this. And according to Daniel, Pastor Obi and Jeremiah Omoto for fame, they are close like this. So Jeremiah Omoto for fame saw Daniel as a threat when he was investigating Pastor Obi. And they took it as a blow that, why are you now digging into us? Because they knew, had they allowed Daniel closer, or had they entertained him more, Daniel was probably going to uncover so many things that could have maybe assisted us or helped us to get baby testimony quicker and faster. And when Daniel told them about Pastor Obi and everything that he knew about Pastor Obi, Mesa City people called him back and said, we are doing an investigation. We are interrogating Pastor Obi. As soon as we get information, we'll get back to you. That's how it ended. They never got back to him. They never spoke to him ever again. They started ignoring him. And they stopped paying attention to him. But all this time, when he was giving them other information, they were entertaining him. When he was telling them that I'm going to Igara to do a video with Alfred Ayo, they were entertaining him. But the moment he brought Pastor Obi up, that's when they distanced themselves from him. So you are going to tell me what you think in the comment section. Give me your opinions. In my next broadcast, we'll be doing an interactive one. We'll be engaging. I'll open the platform for everyone that has something to say, because I know all of you have a lot to say. As we are also still verifying the information we recently received about Daniel's wife being alive, that still needs verification. We need proof of life. We need to see her, live and talking on video, and hear her side of the story and listen to her what went wrong and how is she still alive when her husband declared her dead. And we also need to find out if it is the same wife that was in the hospital, or it's another wife that is coming from somewhere, because Omoto for Fane and his team can do anything. Anything is possible. And we also need to establish if Daniel is safe. We haven't heard from him. Anything can happen, my people. And anything is possible, The time that I've spent in Nigeria, when I'm engaging and discussing matters of Nigeria, it has awoken me and it has opened my eyes. Nigerians never cease to amaze you, and they will never cease to shock you. What Nigerians cannot do does not exist. Niger.com. Nigerians, you people are smart. You are sharp here. You are doers. The way you people, I love you people. You are brilliant people. But if we can, if Nigerians can channel the energy and their intellect into something constructive, Nigeria will become the next Dubai. Will become better than Dubai. It is very sharp people, very intelligent people. So tell me what you think about this new revelation of Pastor Obi, and what could be his involvement in the abduction of baby testimony. Slowly but surely, all of them will be exposed. And slowly but surely, we'll soon know who amongst them is going to be the victim, is going to be the scapegoat. Because eventually someone will have to be thrown under the bus. I don't know who it is. I don't know who will be the unfortunate one. But eventually that will just be their last option of resort. To throw someone under the bus, bring someone out who will take responsibility so that this case can go away. Because the longer they prolong to release baby testimony, the more people who are going to be implicated, the more people who stand to be exposed in the process. So if you're joining in now, or if you have been live now, don't forget to leave the like button. Let's spread this message. Let's make sure that this becomes the talk of the town. The case of baby testimony, it has to be, a household case until the boy is found. Every day you wake up, you must be looking forward to hear an update about what's happening on the case, what's happening about baby testimony, until baby testimony comes back. This case is bigger than you think. Tell me a case in Nigeria that has ever gone for this long. Tell me anywhere where there is any issue or any humanitarian case that has ever been fought for this long. People are just used to that. We talk about this case, a week, 2 weeks, it dies. For how long have we been talking about baby testimony? And every day, new information keeps coming out. New information keeps coming out. Many people keep getting exposed. So, take a role, take an initiative, do something. You can't do everything. The least you can do is to like this video. The least you can do is to share this video. The least you can do is to leave a comment. And the least you can do is to pray for baby testimonies justice to come sooner than later. I appreciate you all, people that are joining me, and I love you all. I know there are so many people that want to be part of this conversation, that have their own insights, that want to share something. I'm going to open that platform. Maybe in the next few hours, I'll do another live broadcast where you will just be the ones talking and I'll be the one listening, where we have an interactive discussion around what is happening right now. Daniel's wife, Jeremiah Omoto for fame, Pastor Obi, and baby testimonies case in general, so that we can map a way forward as we keep thanking God for directing us and standing with us and fighting with us, because we know at the end it's victory. Victory is guaranteed and victory is certain. We are going to conquer. We are going to come out of this case victorious. So with that being said, I'll check you out on the next episode of the Enlightenment series. Like I said earlier, the purpose of this video is to cross-check the information we got from Daniel and validate it and see how much of it could have been lies or how much of it could have been the truth. Because people might want to discard everything else that he said because he probably lied about the wife's situation. No, that one, like I said earlier, let's treat that one separately. There are so many elements that could have motivated Daniel to come up with the script of his wife and stuff like that, just so that he can get money maybe to support his wife or to support himself. But apart from that, his entire confession, I'm still holding on to it until we find another reason why we shouldn't. So with that being said, I'll check you out on the next episode. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger. I'm out.